It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look at this team's superstar tight end. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. Great game in store for y'all, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against.
Big game in the NFC West. Will be without our star running back, but the addition of a kicker, thanks to Ash. Booting it deep and on the return. Shrugged off one tackle, but taken down at the 25-yard line, so not great starting field position for Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks. I am quite worried about the potential of Kenneth Walker kind of running all over us here when it comes to this game, but see how this one plays out. Defense was much improved last time out. Seattle comes in 8-4. The Pioneers 7-5. And Smith back to throw in the first play of the game. One broken tackle, and that's going to wind up being only a 5-yard gain. As the new addition from our previous game, whose name I'm still not sure how to pronounce, but we're going to give it a go. Dagataga Colts. I think Evo said he made it up. In there to make the play. And that was a gain of about 7-8 yards, but then driven backwards an extra couple at 2.
With the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage.
It's making a 5-yard pickup to the 30. Walker lines up in the backfield. Smith under center. And that looked like we jumped, but it'll be the other way around. False start on the Seahawks. Thank you, Pioneers fans. So wipe out everything. What should have been about an 8-yard gain, it's 2nd and 10. Handoff. Walker has some space. Daniels got stiff arm, but Walker gets those 5 yards back. And there you see it. Evo out for the game, which means James Conner and Trey Benson are going to handle the load here today. 3rd down and 6 from the 29. A full 5 yards for Geno Smith. And the Seahawks, they find a wide open Jackson Smith and Jigba. The defensive line didn't bring enough pressure, and we didn't bring enough guys.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And Seattle, after that play, is into Pioneers territory for all of a play, as Kenneth Walker is brought down at the 49-yard line. Long delay there. I don't know if there was an injury or not.
But as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become
2nd and 12.
pass-centric defense and really
Walker again finding his way through, but it will still be 3rd and long. From the 47, bend over on that stop. 3rd down and 8. Smith here, empty backfield. Deep drop. Oh, Jack Daniels missed the hit. And Kenneth Walker is down to the 24-yard line. 2 3rd down conversions for the Seattle Seahawks on this opening drive. They bring a fullback into the game. Might be a tight end. Buda Baker. Nice job. And Walker's down for a loss again. Toss play for Seattle. An opening drive that's almost lasted 5 minutes already. And here's Walker again. Daniels stood him up. But here's 3rd and 7 yet again. Pioneers need to make a play. They're getting pushed around on 3rd down right now. Walker to split out. Smith pressured, running around. He got the edge. Potentially Mike Gucci with a big hit, but Geno Smith picks up the 1st down. Just not quick enough. And this opening drive for Seattle continues. Smith back to throw. Has a man. Walker hung on and walks in to the end zone. Oh my God, did K9 get popped at the goal line? Hung on, despite almost stumbling to the ground here. Kept himself up, and Rock overcommits, and Walker can just quite literally walk in. It didn't feel like that drive was going to end any other way.
That many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Gets Seattle to 3 manageable third downs for the Pioneers defensively, and you can't get them off the field. You get what you deserve. Michael Dixon to send it away. The Pioneers will get the ball for the first time today. Greg Dortch is on the return. And not the greatest blocks. What a lunge tackle there. Oh my goodness, we had cut that to the outside. I thought we had space.
Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by
well, as we play here in Week 14, Pat nearing 4,000 yards here in his rookie season.
The thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent.
No number 9 in the backfield, but we do have number 6, James Conner. The offensive line is going to have to do a much better job blocking. Conner not as quick as Evo is, unfortunately.
If he does that here today,
here's 2nd and 9. Conner had some blocks up the middle, but there's also a flag down. This team cannot stop with costly holding penalties. We had a 3rd down and 5 upcoming, and now it's 2nd and 19. So, Pioneers going to have to throw the football.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Pat just going to try and take off, and he will. Going to have to take some contact here, but it'll be 3rd and 6. Brought down by Jones at the 30, but that's a nice scramble by the quarterback, who doesn't do that very often.
That's a great job by the quarterback.
Steele, sideline. That'll be a 1st down. Good throw right at the sticks. And a good recovery after 2nd down and 19. So from the 38-yard line, James Conner running right. Conner had some blockers, but they actually kind of got in the way a little bit there. It's still a 6-yard pickup to the 43-yard line. Looking for either McBride or Harrison here on the play. We're going to go to Maserati Marv. Picks up 1 block. Harrison down to the 44. Linebacker went with the tight end and Trey McBride. Interesting decision. Harrison wide open on the play. And here's Conner. Not a ton, but he is pulled forward for 2 yards. What's wrong with Pat? Nothing, apparently. 2nd down and 8 from the 43.
He'll look to throw.
Open again. That's Steele. Couldn't dance around there. It wasn't a great ball there from Pat, but Steele's got 2 catches for 20 here on our opening drive. And encouraging stuff right now out of the Pioneers offense. Conner for 4. They're on 1st down to the 27.
Up from the secondary to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Could go deep to Steele here if given the right opportunity. We didn't get the right opportunity. Pat on the run. Oh, I thought that was a teammate. I don't know why. We wind up with a sack. I thought I had a block. Lucas out wide. He's open. That'll be another Pioneers 1st down. What an awkward hit. But Portland has found themselves inside the red zone. Each team with 1 drive here in this 1st quarter. Here's Conner. 3 yards on 1st down. Don't want to mess around with any sort of stretch plays right now. It's flirting with disaster. 2nd and 7. We'll motion Conner out wide. Pat back to throw. Slant to Sauce Castillo. It's a low throw. Sauce still on his feet. And lucky that they're going to give him forward progress there on that, because he actually got brought down back around the line to gain. First and goal, Pioneers. Here's James Conner. Good, powerful run for 3. I would love to be able to just try and run this in. They actually got overload on the left side. Conner, no blocks, and only down to the 2. Gee. Come on, guys. Got to be able to block for this run, please. Conner shifts direction. We're brought down. This whole drive to get down here, and we're flirting with coming away with no points. 4th and goal from the 3. That's going to get picked, isn't it? No, it is a catch for Sauce Castillo. Oh, I led that ball just enough, and actually almost too much. Sauce with the catch, and the Pioneers an extra point away from a tie game.
For the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go.
I saw that ball in his chest. Why is Gillikin kicking?
Defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point.
Did we not just fix that? Did something happen? Evo's out. No. What the hell happened here? Uh-huh. Okay. Well, anyway, our new kicker sees the field now. Set to kick it off after the Pioneers have tied it at 7. Seattle brings it back and up to the 28-yard line. 7-7 game. The Pioneers defense did so well on 1st and 2nd down, only to collapse on 3rd. Here is Walker. Murphy Bunting shrugged off. A 9-yard pickup for K9. See if Seattle wants to run another play before the 2nd quarter begins. Nope. We will head into the 2nd quarter, tied at 7. 2nd down and 1 for the Seahawks as we begin quarter number 2. Only Seattle's 2nd drive of the game. And Smith is back. Down he goes. Bateman with the sack, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Well, we wondered where he was in our previous game. He's right there. Smith back to throw. It's a screen pass. Toe was right there. Walker closed up, and it's 4th down. 3 and out for Seattle after a death march by the Pioneers. And Dixon to punt it away. Good boot. It's Mudcat Steele, actually, back to return. Oh, the spin move kind of worked. We're going to be able to get some yards here up to the 24-yard line.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
I don't really know if I'm planning to throw this very deep, but I'm going to give myself the opportunity, especially now that it's single safety. We're just going to dump it off short. Marv. We didn't get a block from Lucas. Ran right past him. 2nd down and 5. Here's Conner. Cuts that back. Broke out of 1 tackle. James Conner up to the 39-yard line is where they're going to give him the credit for. Pioneers offense feels like it's finally clicking. Harrison open on the play on the curl. It's a gain of 6 to the 44-yard line, and Pat's been pretty spot on to start this game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here's 2nd and 4. Stretch run. Conner, we didn't pick up the blocks. 3rd down and 3 from our own 46. Oh, God. Well, we're lucky to get that football back and have a chance to punt. Didn't throw that ball when I wanted to. Should have thrown it a little bit earlier, and that would have been actually a really great play, but it'll be a punt from right around midfield. Just try and play field position here a little bit.
Even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Gillikin to send it away. It's actually going to wind up being a pretty good punt. Fair caught back at the 12 by Tyler Lockett.
Right around the 11-yard line.
So, both teams go 3 and out here to start quarter number 2 after quarter killer drives. In the first, Walker hurdling over some tacklers on the ground. Another 9-yard run for Kenneth Walker. And that's the worry with this Seattle team, is if the passing game doesn't necessarily work out for you, Walker is just going to go off, and there he goes again. Up to the 31, straight up the middle. We could be in some big trouble here if Walker runs off to the right, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Caleb. Interesting.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Jump by our linebacker, forced the left tackle to jump. Walker found a hole. Walker is not going to pick up the first down here on this. That's a big surprise. It's 2nd and inches. I thought he would have had it for sure. They give this Pioneers defense a chance to make a play. And Smith back. Hit as he fires. It'll be 3rd and inches now. Was Jack Daniels the one that got the hit in there? They're not gonna throw for it, right? They're gonna run it. Oh my God, they're throwing. Smith back to pass, scrambling around, and down he goes. What a terrible decision. Bateman again. He's got 2 sacks in the first half. We're going to credit Colton on that one, too. Oh, no, sorry, that was Colt. 59 and 56. Well, I'll tell you what, these new additions, they're making plays. Steal, a little bit of space. I span backwards. Spun. Let's go spun. That's the real word. Injury on the Seattle special teams unit. Knight is down. So a long field upcoming for Portland here. 8.5 to go first half. Over the middle. That'll be caught. Harrison, no. Oh, my God, he had that ball forever. Marv dropped it. It'll be 2nd and 10. Pat rolls out. Dumps it off. Lucas had his bounce off his hands. That was a rocket of a pass from our quarterback. And that's back-to-back drops for this Pioneers offense now. Here's 3rd and 10. Harrison, sideline, low throw, he's got it. Harrison with a move. Marvin Harrison Jr. down to the 41. Oh, man, I thought he was going to take that to the house there for a second. Well, time throw. Hadn't done that on the previous drive. First down, Pioneers. And into Seattle territory, Connor ran right in. I think to Hankins on the Seattle defensive line. Pat back to throw. We're in some trouble. Down we go again. That time a loss of 5. I'm not sure why scrambling felt like the right move, but it certainly wasn't. It's 3rd and 15. There's some pressure coming. They got it out to Connor, and we juked right into the tackle to lose even more yards. So another chance for Gillikin to potentially pin the Seahawks deep here. Looks like a good boot. We're going to have to try and catch up to that thing, and we cannot. It skips away from Sean Murphy-Bunting. So Seattle out to the 20. 41 yards already for Kenneth Walker.
And their running back set to go once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7.
Not sure what's up with our defensive line here. Everybody's out of position. Walker looking like a nice run. Spun out of one tackle. Picked up the first. Very reminiscent of what he did to us in the first meeting this season. This game remains 7-7. Walker again. That time met by Bateman. No gain. Made a couple plays here in this first half. That's good to have a just old school, tough physical linebacker like that. 2nd and 10 from the 31. And play action. Smith finds a man. That's Chenault down near the 50. Looked like there was a double team potentially on JSN. Maybe Metcalf too. And Walker, tons of space for Kenneth Walker. First down Seahawks to the 38.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance.
Neither team has had an offense here in this second quarter. Reigns was offside for a second. Walker again, shrugged off a tackle, able to pick up 2. To the 37-yard line. Kenneth Walker is shaping up yet again to having himself a game. We're going to be real screwed if he cuts this back right. And I'm not sure who jumped first. I think it may have been Tomlinson. No, it's another penalty on the Pioneers. The second jump of the game. We cannot be so bad at that. 2nd down and 3.
On the bootleg, it's
Smith rolls out, has a man wide open. Smith and Jigba to the 11.
And they're going to be set up in the red
There will be
zone.
time to respond for the Pioneers, you would think. With the Seahawks 11 yards away, Walker should have been in trouble there, but instead he picked up 10. The hell happened? 2-minute warning has been reached. It's 2nd and inches from the 1-yard line. See if they do the smart thing on an inches to go situation this time. They didn't do it earlier. Forced Seattle to punt. Reigns was in the backfield. Walker is in the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. First points since the first quarter. And Seattle has taken the lead.
13 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
Myers to kick it away. It's up and good. 14-7 Seattle.
And the Seahawks will move out.
Everything good that we did on defense so far here in the second quarter, it just all collapsed right there. Sauce Castillo from about the 6. Castillo, I mean, my God. Dortch just got absolutely blasted there on that one. So Seattle comes out in single safety on this play again. I'm once again looking at maybe throwing this ball to Mudcat. Caught by Lucas. Will just get down. Pick up the first down. It was a sketchy play. Flirt with sending Mudcat Steel deep again. And we're in some trouble. We're just going to have to throw it away.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll
2nd and 10 from the 42. Just play a smart strategy on that. Uh-oh. That's trouble.
in trouble. Down he goes.
Both my primary reads got taken care of. And it's 3rd down and 17.
Running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they
Let's clear some space with Marv. Hopefully.
The
Pat, play action. We're going to have to get rid of it, and we don't. We take another sack, the 3rd for Byron Murphy.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their time.
Seattle timeout, and that drive went
until halftime.
awful. Gillikin to punt. Seattle's going to have time to respond here. Lockett, fair catch at the 30.
Take it right around his own 30-yard line.
I do believe the Seahawks beat us earlier in the season. And they're shaping up to do it again. Lockett for 5. Seattle will not call a timeout here. Now they do. 37 seconds to go. Seattle left with 1 timeout. But if they play this smart, they're still going to have a chance. Smith, chased by Dover. He got it away. Incomplete. Another one where it felt like the receiver had the ball for an eternity and eventually dropped it. It'll be 3rd and 5. And if Seattle was smart, I think they run this. For one, I think they could pick up the first down. Smith over the middle. He's wide open. It's Chenault again. Borderline field goal range already, but the Seahawks out of timeouts. Portland gets the second half kickoff. It's a screen. Bateman's in there. Couldn't bring down Walker, and we let him get out of bounds. Man, a tackle right there probably ends the half. Which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. Smith back to throw. Pressured. He's stepping up. He doesn't want to throw it. Down he goes. And that's going to be halftime. Terrible decision-making there from Geno Smith. And the Seahawks come away empty. Pioneers get the football to start the second half, down by 7. 14-7 game. Here is Greg Dortch on the return, and we should have had a much better one. We're pretty locked to get past the 30-yard line when Greg Dortch takes those up the left side, but we can't ever get the blocks to spring it past like the 35.
They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Well, Seattle has taken down Pat a good bit, and a good chunk of it has just been indecision. Not trying to put the ball in harm's way, and I think because of that, this game is as close as it is still. Connor roaming around and picking up a first down. Nice 10-yard pickup, James Conner. I'm a little worried about this play, but we'll see what happens. Pat sets up, fires. Oh, my God. What a play. We had to set our feet there on that, and now it's second down. And Lucas had some trouble. Pat trying to escape, just get what he can. He picks up 3 yards before being shoved out of bounds. And now it's really gone from bad to worse because now we can't really find anything open in the passing game. It's been a little bit of a struggle. Lucas open on the play. They got a guy sitting in the flat. It'll be 4th and 2 in Seattle territory. And I think we try and go for it.
What are you going to do on 4th down?
Fullback dive. We have nobody lined up over the center. And, oh, dude, are you serious? Did he? He just phased through an offensive lineman. He had to. Not really phased through, but it was just all of a sudden he was on us there.
1st and 10.
Well, turn the ball over to Seattle. They got good field position, and we cannot bring down Kenneth Walker on first contact. Same story as the last time we played Seattle. 2nd and 4 from the Portland 46. Smith will motion, dump it off Smith and Jigba. That's a 2-yard loss. I'd much rather put the ball in the hands of Geno Smith on 3rd down than Kenneth Walker, and I think we've got that. 3rd down and 6. Smith back to fire. They got a wide open man, but he came back behind the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And they're going to go for it. Oh, the excitement was right there until it wasn't. This could be big trouble, especially if they throw the ball. They're throwing the ball. Out wide, it is caught. Smith and Jigba. He stays in bounds, and they're inside the 25. They ran an out route for a yard, and then he ran for 20. Walker, watch out. Kenneth Walker breaks out of 1 to dude. Kenneth Walker is a fucking cheat code. What is happening there? Truck through one man. Oh, sure, he'll just truck through another. Smith back to Penn. Dude, what are we doing? I get that we're playing zone, but holy hell. We're just getting murdered by curl routes. Every time we're in zone, they've got one. Smith rolling out. Hit hard, and that ball's thrown away. It's 3rd and 2. A field goal try for the Seahawks would be a big win. The way that this has gone for the last quarter and a half.
Quite developed the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way. Live to play another down.
Gonna have to play some coverage. Smith back to fire. Throws it away. 4th and 2 from the 5-yard line, and Seattle will line up for the field goal attempt. Boy, if there was ever a time for a block. It won't happen, but I tried to speak it into existence.
And the Seahawks build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown.
Well, Pioneers not out of this yet, but the offense got to find a groove. Sauce Castillo on the return, cutting that back. We got past the 30 to the 32-yard line. Special teams is not a problem for us, but right now the offense is.
They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts.
We need some pass protection over the middle. Come on, Pat.
Over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Gotta be able to hit that throw.
Power run inside. Here's
James Conner powering through, picking up 6 yards.
Past the 35-yard line.
I don't know if we want to try and run the football here.
And 4.
Probably not. 3rd and 4. Pat, play action. Over the middle, he finds Lucas. Lucas with space to run. Mudcat Steele finally did decide to block, but it didn't really affect the play all that much. Lucas for the catch and down to the 34, and boy, did the Pioneers need that one. Needed to find some gas in this offense. James Conner for 2. 2 yards? What? If you say so. 2nd down and 8. Lucas into traffic. Dropped interception and a flag.
Penalty flag down, back in the backfield.
And it's a hold. Really good that interception got dropped. Well, the second holding penalty against the Pioneers in this game makes it 2nd and 18 from the 42-yard line. Slant route, that's open. Steele still going. 3rd down and 1. Seahawks have just been really soft in 2nd and 3rd and long situations. Here's Conner. James Conner. 1st down, spun out of a tackle. Still going to the 15. And the Pioneers continue this solid drive. Empty backfield for Pat. Sauce with it. 1st down to the 3. 5th tackle on the game for Dotson. 3 yards away. You'd love to think that James Conner can pound it in from here, but this offensive line has let him down time and time again today, and he got only a yard. The whole direction this play is supposed to go, over to the left side of the line, they got destroyed. Conner, touchdown. First Pioneers touchdown since our opening drive. And as long as Ash can convert on the extra point, we'll be down 3.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue
That'll be
to
up
get
and
the
good.
ball back to their offense. Let them build.
First career points for Ash, the kicker. 17-14, and now the Pioneers defense will get a chance to respond. Hopefully get back to our earlier ways in this game. However, Kenneth Walker has just been a menace. 127 total yards, 93 on the ground, 34 through the air. And he's tough to bring down even on second contact here in this one. Late stages, third quarter, Walker taken down. That's Colt. He's made plays all game long. So far, it hasn't been enough. But you gotta love what we've seen out of this guy in his second game. Walker picks up 2. It's 3rd and 9. And I'll tell you this as well. Good game out of Jack Daniels. 3rd and 9. Smith has protection. He fires. He's got him, man. It's Fan. Seattle does it to us again on 3rd down. It's been going on all game. And I mean, we're doing it to ourselves. We can't get through on 3rd downs. Thrown, sideline, knocked away from Fant. I'm not sure if that was Bacon or who it was. It forced it out. I believe it may have been.
And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd down. I really thought they were going to try and run that with Walker. That's a 6-yard pickup. Leaves 3rd and 4 from right around midfield. I'm taking a slight chance here. 3rd and 4. Smith back to throw. Oh, my God. Dude, we call zone coverage, and there's 10 yards of space every time for somebody on the Seahawks receiving core. Oh, my God. I get that we call cover 4 there, but I just thought we'd try and play some deep coverage. Has Geno Smith thrown more than like 3 incompletions in this game?
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage.
He's had everybody open that he wants. He's been just oh, no fucking chance. Kenneth Walker stays on his feet again and picks up a 1st down to the 14. Bro got stood the fuck up, and here he is again. Stiff-armed again. Rock will bring him down, a pickup of 2 yards. This is a really big opportunity right here to try and hold Seattle to yet another field goal, keep this a 1-score game. Walker out wide. He got a yard. Seattle will take this to quarter number 4. Up by 3, but a 3rd down and 7 will be upcoming. It is 17-14 Seahawks for the time being. 3rd down and 7. Big play to start the 4th quarter. Pioneers defense has been terrible on 3rd downs today. Smith on the run. That'll be a sack. Bend over. 3rd sack of the game, and the Seahawks will be forced to take the 3. Huge play. Now the Pioneers offense has to keep the momentum up from our previous drive, but giving yourself a chance. It'll be taken by Sauce. Castillo upfield and to the 33-yard line. So still another good return. We haven't really broken one yet, but Is what it is.
As we check out the playoff race.
From the 33-yard line, Pioneers take over. Pat gonna roll out. I should have just dumped it off to James Conner. He didn't stop, really, until we were already out there and kind of made up our mind that we were going to throw that ball away. Conner out wide, picked up a block. James Conner cuts it upfield, first down. To the 46-yard line. Potential huge play for Portland. Play action, there's pressure coming. Pat's got to find somebody, and he cannot. 10-yard loss right as we were about to throw that ball away. We may have to try and rely on Mudcat Steele here on this play. Actually, a little bit of a pick route. Lucas looking for the first down, fighting for it. He's inches shy.
From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
0 for 1 on fullback dive so far in this game. We'll go for it again. We got it. To the 44. Stop for no gain. I'll take that if it gives us the first down. I don't care. First down again. Lucas. Space again. Trying to power forward. Dude, he's still going. Lucas to the 30. Broke out of about 5 tackles on the play.
For any defense, you find yourself protecting a late lead. And
holy.
The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive?
From the 30-yard line. Sauce Castillo. First down again, and the Pioneers are in the red zone.
That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Try to run this with James Conner. Off wide here. Just trying to gain a yard. We do pick up 2. Second down and 8.
He'll look to throw.
Castillo was the primary option. Marvin Harrison Jr. to the 2.
And he's going to be taken down.
Threw it behind him as the linebacker had bid on Sauce Castillo. Pioneers are in business. Conner to the 1.
Frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do.
We might just continue to try and run this ball. Conner again. Handoff. Touchdown. Portland. Pioneers' first lead of the game. James Conner.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
Second touchdown of the game for James in a relief role here in Week 14.
Going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here.
Ash to give us the lead.
Fourth quarter lead.
Hold from Kyler Murray. It's good.
Is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the kickoff, 9:04 to go in this one, 21-20, and Pritchett will bring it back for Seattle. Uh-oh. Good return to the 37. Well, it might be in Geno Smith's hands now. They're only down a point. But I wonder if they'll work away from Walker just a little bit. Smith back to throw. He'll throw it back to Walker. Came back towards the middle of the field and picked up 5. Brought down by Caleb at the 43-yard line.
Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection.
Here's second and 5. Walker up the gut, met by Bateman and Wilson. Couple of yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 2. We need a good play for pass protection. Traditionally, that is this. Cover 3 flat. We have a good average on it, but Seattle's done a good job of throwing underneath the coverage all game. 3rd and 2. Smith looking to scramble. He's going to get there as Reigns just got cut down right at the start of the play. Had only just got back up to his feet. And it's a Seattle first down. Smith Throws it out wide. There's a flag down. For the moment, it's a loss. It's Bateman. Stepped up hard on Walker and holding on the play. I will gladly take 1st and 20. Put the ball in the hands of Geno Smith. Make him make a play. They need the 38-yard line. They do have 3 plays to get there, but still. Smith, pitch play to Walker. That's going backwards. It's Colt. 2nd and 25.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see.
Gotta imagine they're gonna try and throw the football now. If they don't, I think they're shooting themselves in the foot. They switch the play. Looks like everybody's accounted for. 2nd and 25. Smith scrambling around. They swing it out wide. It's a 6-yard gain, but leaves 3rd and 19. Zach Charbonnet on the catch.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case,
quite possibly the play of the game.
Picks up a good gain,
Smith back. Dover hits him hard. It's 4th and 29. Seattle will punt with 5.5 to go.
Defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now
Dixon sends it away. I might let this bounce, and that's going to wind up being a good decision as it's into the end zone. Well, I'd love to be able to run the ball here. Yeah, let's try anything that's not a stretch play that's going to get called back for holding. 5 minutes to go. Can't go full chew clock yet. James Conner cuts it back. That's a 9-yard pickup. 102 yards rushing for the Portland Pioneers in this one against a fairly good rushing defense for the Seahawks. 2nd down and 1 from the 29. Conner cuts it up. 1st down. Should have been in shoe clock this whole time, but we'll get in there now.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset.
Here's Conner again. James Conner, big hole. Good block downfield. Sauce Castillo. Conner springs his best run of the day. Down to the 38. And already in field goal range if it winds up coming down to it. 3 minutes to go. Pioneers by 1. Conner got 1 block and picks up 6. We're 1 play away from the 2-minute warning here. And a big play at that. Here's James Conner. James Conner, big hole! Down to the 21. Even more importantly, it'll be 1st down for Portland when we get to the other side of the 2-minute warning. So we're going to be able to burn Seattle through all of their timeouts. Unless we score in the first 3 plays here, too. There is that fact. And if that is the case, I think there's going to be some temptation to try and go for 2 if we find a way into the end zone. Conner bouncing around, and for the first time really on this drive, we're stopped in the backfield. It's a 1-yard loss back to the 21. Conner out wide, had to try and make a move. He does pick up 3 yards and a timeout for Seattle, but you're forcing our hand here. Gotta try and throw the football. Lucas was open. Pat took a sack, which I guess is not the worst thing in the world. We've got a field goal attempt upcoming. Ash to try and go 1 for 1 in the career. It's up and good. Pioneers by 4, so it'll take a touchdown to beat us.
So anytime an offense comes off the field
and now kicked away.
You always have to take the
But Seattle out of timeouts from this point forward. 1:47 to go. And they're going to have to put it in the hands of Geno Smith.
How are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work.
You know what's about to happen. It's going to be short passes, ideally towards the sideline for Seattle. They'll go over the middle. Oh, it's a catch by Walker. He's still on his feet. First down to the 37. Screen pass. Walker he did get out of bounds as he stiffed arm Rock again. 2 plays, and they're right around midfield, and they put the ball in the hands of Walker both times. Smith to throw. They got an out route again to the 43-yard line. 1:10. There's been hardly any time taken off the clock. Smith back. Deep one. Oh, no, it's Chenault. Down to the 14. Pioneers are in trouble. Big trouble. Smith dumps it off. It's off the hand of Chenault, and the clock stops.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team.
I don't know. What have they been doing all game? 42 seconds. Somebody on this defense needs to make a play, and Thompson had it go off his hands. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Empty for Geno Smith.
So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Motion man. Smith to fire over the middle, knocked away by Rock. 4th in the game for the Seahawks.
They've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what
Smith back to fire. End zone touchdown, Seahawks. Defender overran and left yet another curl. Wide open. 31 seconds to go, and Seattle will lead by 3.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
It'll likely be a deep kick. I don't really know why they do that. No, it's not. They will wind time down off the clock as Sauce has to bring it out. Sauce Castillo looking for a good return to the 33-yard line. James Conner has had a great game at all. Not sure how much use he'll get on this drive with only 26 seconds to go. We have all of our timeouts, important to note.
In this offense so far.
That might just be the hope.
Here's 1st down.
1st down, Pioneers from the 33. Cannot take a sack. Gonna go deep in the direction of Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete. Not sure what any of that was. I'm actually just going to call the same play again.
2nd and 10.
Going to look for Sauce, honestly, on this play. That's not going to happen. It's going to have to be Connor over the middle. It's intercepted. Seahawks are going to win this one, and the first Pioneers turnover of the game has come at the worst time as Wallace jumped right in front of it. I'm not sure if there's much of a reason to call our timeouts. It ain't gonna matter. 27-24, Seattle.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.